Hello, I am so excited to be going live today at this moment to tell you about the new printables. Now, if you haven't been following along with the FP challenge, it is not too late to sign up. We have all of the printables are still going out. I just sent a new batch of printables. There are more FP printables coming. In fact, tomorrow, the last day of this challenge, we are having a grab and go snack or buying a grab and go snack. That's totally okay. An FP snack in keeping with this challenge. We've been having an FP every day. I've already emailed out over 230 FP ideas and snack ideas and meal ideas and protein ideas and all kinds of stuff. And tomorrow I'll be sending a full packet, a printable packet that you can save on your computer that has all of the FP ideas plus extras. I'm going to add some side dishes. And you will see what I've sent today is in your email inbox. If you haven't signed up yet, you'll get it tomorrow. If you want to sign up now at thewellplannedkitchen.com/FP challenge. What I sent today is a list of grab and go snack ideas, things you can keep in your refrigerator just to grab at any time. They're FP snacks that you can grab and run out the door or eat quickly that don't require any prep at all. But the more exciting part of that, I now have a trilogy. I have the S protein style box and the E protein style box, and the FP sheet is now available. So we have all three of those now. So what this is basically, I used to love to get the Starbucks protein boxes. Have you ever had them? They're kind of pricey, but they have all kinds of little things like hard-boiled eggs and a big mix of foods that you can have. So I would buy those, but I couldn't eat everything in them because they're not all THM friendly, they're not all on plan, and they're not all one fuel type. So I created my own worksheets that look something like this. The S style, you pick from each category to build your S style bento box or protein box. The E cat page is the same. You can choose from each category to build an E box. And this is your FP box. So the idea is you can make a bunch of these like divided trays. I get bento boxes. You can see what I use at thewellplannedkitchen.com/Amazon. But I get these divided trays and I will put, just follow the worksheet and put something from each category in the trays. I can make 5 of these boxes in just a couple of minutes, have a stack of them in the fridge ready to go for snacks, lunches. I've had them for breakfast before. My kids love them. They are so much fun. So with this FP sheet, what I wanted you to know, now I already emailed this out, but you will get a copy really soon tomorrow if you sign up at thewellplannedkitchen.com FP challenge along with the full printable FP booklet. Again, this is all totally free. And if you get this sheet, what I wanted to point out to you is we have lean proteins on this FP sheet. So when you're building your box, and if you don't have divided lunch boxes or bento style lunch box, I'm sorry, not lunch boxes, like trays or Tupperware containers, I like the Rubbermaid Reveal divided boxes. And again, you can see those at thewellplannedkitchen.com/Amazon. If you don't have those, you could also just put things in baggies or separate Tupperware containers, and that's okay too, and just have them lined up with, one meal at a time and grab them all and go. That's okay too. I do think the divided Tupperware trays are easier because you just put everything in one container and it's really fast. But what I wanted to show you is you'll choose your protein, and then you'll add like an FP baked good or something like the THM gummies. There's a ton of FP ideas in the books and FP ideas if you look at the snack section that I emailed out a few days ago, or that you'll get in your email tomorrow if you're just signing up now. There's a ton of FP recipes you can choose from the Trim Healthy Mama books. Then you can choose Wasa crackers, and it says, like, for example, 1 Wasa with Light Laughing Cow or 2 Wasa Light Rise with Light Laughing Cow. And the reason for that is we don't want to stack those up. We don't want to add a bunch of FPs together of different types of crackers. We want to stick to the serving sizes in the Trim Healthy Mama Food Analyzer app. If you don't have that app, I highly recommend downloading it. It's so helpful. So there are some ideas here and some ideas here. Now, what I wanted to tell you that I figured out with these FP boxes, I already made a bunch. I've been working on this sheet for a while, but hadn't quite completed it. So when I make mine, one thing I like to do is I will take like the Wasa crackers in the numbers recommended here and Light Laughing Cow cheese and the deli meat, and I make them like Lunchable style, like build your own cracker sandwiches in there with berries on the side for dessert. That's one way to do it. Another thing to combine, like I like to combine things. So I'll do low-fat cottage cheese And I keep them in separate sections and then mix them together right before I'm eating them. And I want to keep them in FP mode. So I'm careful to stick to serving sizes and low fat foods just for FP. But I will have low fat cottage cheese, and then I will add like something from the side here, like a cracker or pickle or something, just like as an aside. But I'll take that FP cottage cheese. I will sprinkle it with Greek seasoning and then do some grape tomatoes and cucumbers. So you're choosing from one from each category, but with these FPs, you could mix and match a little bit more. So you could have like Wassa crackers and pickles from this category. You could have cucumbers, celery, and grape tomatoes from this category. You can choose more than one for simplicity's sake. Sometimes it helps just to add one from each category. So, but that's a good way. I'll have like a little salad, or I will take the Greek yogurt, I'll sprinkle it with some stevia or gentle sweet, and then I will have berries with it. So I combine in this FP protein box more than the others, but I just do it when it's time to eat. I don't do it ahead of time. So basically with all of these worksheets, you choose one from each category. But like I said, with these FPs, they're so light, you could have a couple from each category. The only thing we don't want to do that with is these Wassa crackers. You want to stick to just one serving of those. But I hope you love this. This is so fun. It's fun for me. I make up these protein boxes all the time, stack them in the fridge, grab them if I'm running out the door, grab them for a quick and easy snack, lunch, or breakfast. And they take just a few minutes to throw together. Plus they're fun. I call them like I like to look at them as a charcuterie board in a box. Just small portions of favorite things. I'll be honest, the S boxes are my favorite. And if you haven't ever gotten those, I have all of the S and E worksheets are available together. I hope I didn't pause right now. I can't tell if I did. On my website, but I do have, they're in the email today too. But the S's are my favorites because I'll do some like really good spicy olives, really good salami, smoked Gouda cheese. I make mine fancy. I like it a lot. And then some chocolate for dessert. I like my S boxes so much, but I have learned to really love the E boxes too, with all kinds of different fruits and lots of different options. So you'll definitely want to check these out. But this FP would be perfect to throw in the mix from time to time. And it might even be helpful if you're taking a few minutes to put together S protein boxes, maybe do just a couple FPs so you can mix and match your fuels a little bit more. So I hope that's helpful. You will be getting this. If you're on my email list, you got it. You're getting it within the hour. If you haven't gotten it already, if you're not on the list, sign up at thewellplannedkitchen.com/FP challenge, and you will get this along with a booklet with I think I'm at over 250 or more FP ideas for you in your email inbox tomorrow. So I hope that's helpful. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.